There are lots of great things about golf. Nothing quite like getting new toys though, is there, guys and girls? Right, speaking of new toys, at some point in this video I'm going to tell you guys how you can get your hands on some free Taylormade golf clubs. You might have noticed I was just hitting the Taylormade M4. Some of you who watch all of my videos will know that I'm currently playing the M1, so yes please to new toys. As you might expect, this is the Your Golf Travel YouTube channel. I'll also be talking about some awesome golf holiday destinations. So, you know, if the sound of free clubs, amazing golf holidays lights your lemon, tickles your fancy, floats your boat, hit that subscribe button. But for now, I'm going to hit my approach shot. Right, any of you with a decent sense of hearing, yeah, that was a thin bullet. But yeah, after that approach shot, I'm going to talk you through 3 of my favourite places to play golf, places which you might think about going in 2019. Right, loving that M4 so far. Hit some absolute bombs over the first few holes, so maybe I'll keep that one in the bag. But before I talk about my 3 destinations I reckon you should check out in 2019, I'm going to talk a little bit, very quickly, about a special promotion we've got coming up at Your Golf Travel over the next couple of months, which in short, basically, we're doing our very best to well, we think we come out on top on price an awful lot anyway, so we're focusing elsewhere now. And what we're going to do, hopefully, is basically enhance in as many ways as possible your travel experience. So obviously put you guys out on the best golf courses or the golf courses you want to play, but also what else can we do to make your 2019 golf holidays that little bit more special. Right, so one of the first little lovely treats we'll be sending your way soon is, you know what, it's a hot day, I'm pretty tired from carrying this golf bag and this camera, so just bear with. Much better. Now, I like walking the course as much as the next guy or gal or golfer. I actually genuinely do enjoy walking the course from time to time, but if I'm on holiday, I might be playing more than 18 holes in a day. I just want to relax, have some fun, chill out. I'm all about the buggies, so yeah, free buggies sounds pretty good to me. know it's sad, but you know, boys and their toys and all that, I could literally hit a new driver all day long. But yeah, speaking of playing more than 18 holes of golf in a day, bear with. Right, how much golf is too much golf? Well, I guess that depends on the individual. I guess it depends on what's on your schedule. But, you know, when you're on a golf holiday, there's not a lot on your schedule except just relaxing and having fun. So, for those of you who like to play more than 18 holes in one day, maybe 18 in the morning, spot a lunch, nice big lunch at a nice clubhouse, and then 18 in the afternoon. Next up on our list is unlimited golf, which basically effectively cuts in half the cost of the golf. So yeah, 36 holes a day for the price of 18. Sounds pretty good to me. So you may have noticed I mentioned food a minute ago too, which brings me on to my next point. It's amazing how these are all lining up perfectly as if I planned it. It is one of the biggest costs that you can incur when you're on a golf holiday is food and drink. Unless you're on like a dinner, bed and breakfast, or an all-inclusive holiday, let's say to Turkey, you're bound to be buying food, buying lunches, buying dinners, and quite often that can end up costing you a fair bit. So, how do food and drink discounts sound? We're just too good to you. And I don't know about you guys, but if you've watched any of my videos when I'm travelling with the Muppets, you'll know full well if I see a steak on the menu, I'm ordering it. So yeah, for me, getting a discount off a nice big fillet steak, I'll take that every day. I've also got M4 3 woods up for grabs, by the way. Right, last point before I go into my 3 places which I recommend you play in 2019, places which I've played before and absolutely love, is one of the most important aspects of any golf holiday, is the accommodation. Now, standard rooms in most golf resort hotels are pretty damn good, and let's be honest, when you're on a golf holiday, you don't spend a huge amount of time in your room. You're playing golf, you're out in restaurants, out in bars, having fun. But treating yourself to a nice hotel is just lovely. So yeah, free room upgrades. There's my final point before I start talking about golf courses. Go from a standard to maybe a deluxe, maybe even a suite. Yes, please. Now, all of these added values, as we like to call them in the biz, I hate that term. Basically, we're going to be offering these to you guys on 2019 golf holidays coming very soon. As I keep saying, keep your eyes peeled for when these notifications go out. Talking free buggies, unlimited golf, food and drink discounts, and room upgrades. If they don't appeal to you, then well, I don't know. But anyway, before I keep going on about how we're going to do our best next year to make sure that we enhance your golf holiday experience, I'm going to give you some of that holiday advice I talked about at the start of the video, talking about 3 of the places which I reckon you just have to check out in 2019. Right, first one up, and it was a real close head-to-head here between 2 venues in Ireland. Now, this promotion that I'm keep talking about is going to be split among venues in the UK and Ireland, venues in mainland Europe, and venues in the rest of the world. So here comes my UK and Ireland vote. Very close between Loch Earn and Druids Glen, both of which we played on a recent filming trip. Loch Earn is definitely one of the most stunning places I've ever played golf. If you saw my roundup of that course, links below by the way, it's just breathtaking. But I've got a real soft spot for Druids Glen. Mark Crossfield has openly said it's one of his favourite courses in the world, and I kind of just have to agree with him. It's just absolutely beautiful, really fun to play. My video that I did on that place is about the fact that I think it's got the best set of par 3s in the world. Link for that one is in the description as well. So yeah, there's my vote for UK and Ireland, Druids Glen, gotta check it out. just waiting for the fairway to clear, so may as well make myself comfortable in the buggy and talk about my second venue that I reckon you should definitely check out next year. So we're talking mainland Europe now. Again, this is going to be a real tight head-to-head between two venues from the same country. Earlier in the year I headed to PGA Catalunya near Barcelona, and we went out there with a load of foremost pros, basically trying to educate them on the resort, what they can benefit from when they take people out for a coaching trip. Don't know if you've ever thought about doing a coaching trip. It's probably a really fun way of getting lessons, but the stadium course there is just unbelievable, ranked the top course in Europe by a lot of people, and I don't know if I've played a better one at mainland Europe, that is obviously, and the rest of the resort is fantastic too. The tour course is brilliant, accommodation is lovely, loads of restaurants, just really super stuff. But place where I went with the Muppets, again, just kind of shades it, La Manga, down in Murcia, so you got pretty much year-round sunshine, over 300 days of sunshine a year, I think, 3 championship golf courses, the most extensive leisure facilities I've ever seen at any resort pretty much. Great restaurants, lovely staff, can't really go wrong there, and it's really affordable throughout most of the year as well, so yeah, that's my vote for mainland Europe. Go and check out La Manga, people. Right, rest of the world category. I guess you could call this the big one, the heavy hitters, kind of bucket list long haul destinations. And there's a clear winner in this category for me. So over in the Caribbean, you've got places like Jamaica, you've got places like Barbados, various others who I would imagine a lot of golfers associate these destinations and countries with golf holidays. One that they might not do, which is a bit strange, I think, because it's probably the best of the bunch in the Caribbean is the Dominican Republic. And out there's a resort called Casa de Campo. Their flagship golf course is called Teeth of the Dog. If that's not reason enough to visit, I don't know what is. The resort's heavily influenced by Pete Dye, who designed both Teeth of the Dog and Dye 4, which is their second course. Teeth of the Dog is, I think, the top ranked course in all of the Caribbean. Absolute stunning course. And Casa de Campo is one of the first places I actually ever travelled with Your Golf Travel. Long before I was doing videos, it was almost maybe within 6 months of joining the company. I don't know what I was doing on that trip, to be honest. Don't know why I was picked, but I certainly wasn't complaining. But yeah, aside from the golf, which is just world class, that resort, and I'm not joking when I say this, it's basically like a small country. It's huge. I was there for 2 or 3 days and I don't think I saw even a third of it. And yeah, aside from the golf, they've got just unreal facilities, everything you can think of. The food's stunning, the accommodation is like 6-star, 7-star type stuff. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, and it's the Caribbean, so what more could you want from a golf holiday apart from world-class golf? All the stuff I just mentioned, rum-based cocktails, beaches. Yeah, Casa de Campo. If you're in the market for a long haul golf holiday, definitely check out the Dominican Republic. Right guys, I promised you at the start of this video I'd be telling you how you would get your hands on this Taylormade stash that I've been playing with. And basically, subject to your booking conditions, the size of your group, etc, where you're choosing to go, all become apparent exactly how all of this works. I couldn't put it all in the video because, you know, that would be pretty dull. As said, subject to your booking, you'll either get your hands on Taylormade M4 driver, Taylormade M4 3-wood, or some Taylormade TP5 golf balls. And if you're anything like me, you need as many golf balls as you can get, so yeah. I'm just about done on the golf course, so I'm going to wrap this video up when I get inside. There we go guys, that's what we've got going on at YGT in the coming weeks. Basically, if you book a break for 2019 in September, so we're trying to get you guys to be the early birds, as it were, early bird catches the worm and all that. You can qualify subject to your booking conditions for this free Taylormade gear, all the added values that I went through in that video. and that video really was just to give you an idea, a couple of ideas on where you might like to go. Obviously the 3 venues I mentioned are the only ones featuring this promotion, so there are countless others. So yeah, get your thinking caps on, start thinking about next year in advance, and hopefully you'll be going on some of the best golf holidays you've been on to date. Catch you soon.